Points memo. The drug and sex scandal at Boulder High School is now out in the open, and that's a good thing. On April 10th, school officials allowed 4 far-left adults to encourage students to use drugs, break the law, and encourage questionable sexual activity. The following tape of what the Boulder kids heard is graphic but necessary.
I'm going to encourage you to have sex, and I'm going to encourage you to use drugs appropriately.
That's the thing they don't tell you about condoms. If you're lucky enough to get them on and you still stay hard, it's hard to stay hard. And another thing, it doesn't feel as good.
If you want to get marijuana in the city of Los Angeles, all you got to do is go to a doctor who will write you a script. You go to a club. It's very natural for young people to experiment with same-sex relationships. Even today, there are psychiatrists who will do sessions under the influence of ecstasy. If I had some, maybe I'd do it with somebody. Now, what is healthy sexual behavior? Well, I don't care if it's with men and men, women and women, men and women, however, whatever combination you would like to put together. When you're 13, 12, 13, 14, certainly probably one of the most appropriate sexual behaviors would be masturbation.
Now, shortly after that exposition, the factor went to Boulder to get school officials to make some comments. The principal, school board president, the superintendent all ran away. And none of them condemned the situation. Subsequently, they all tried to justify what happened, what you just heard. Now, last night, more than 200 people attended a school board meeting in Boulder, and passions ran high.
Many of the panelists' remarks clearly encouraged children to have sexual relations.
The panel didn't attack one way of thinking, nor one way of action. It simply presented thoughts for students to tuck away for use later in life.
I found the discussion to be one of the most enlightened I've ever heard.
Private education is not an option for our family. We are forced to utilize the public school system. I feel that not only were my children's rights violated, but so were mine.
On April 10th, a wonderful thing happened at Boulder High. Then something terrible happened. A group of hysterical, unreasonable, and un-American adults decided to spoil it. Led by Bill O'Reilly, who is well practiced at using fear and hate to find the villains, even when there might not be any.